Hey everyone, this is DinoSasha here, and welcome back to another review, and today we're gonna take a look at the figure. It is the Kidzland Saurophaganax. Now, Saurophaganax, which name means Lord of the Lizard Eaters, is a genus of the Allosaurid dinosaur from the late Jurassic period, about 151 million years ago, which lives around in North America. Now, the length of this beast, it is around, which I refer to, it is 10.5 meters, 34 feet long, and weighed about 2.7 to 3.8 metric tons. Now, Saurophaganax is depicted as the apex predator of its ecosystem. It is revealed to be a monster of the Jurassic, rather being a lion for an Allosaurus. Now, Saurophaganax has belonged in a member of the family called Allosauridae, including its cousin, Allosaurus. Now, Saurophaganax lives in a Mauritian formation, lives alongside with other dinosaurs, such as the Dryosaurus, Stegosaurus, Allosaurus, Ceratosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Apatosaurus, and Diplodocus. Now, they're an apex predator, which is a carnivore, will decide to hunt for meat. Now, Saurophaganax possess unlike any other. It was discovered in 1931 and 1932 by John Wills. Stovall uncovered remains of a large theropod near the canton of the Cinnamon County, Oklahoma, which this species has revealed to be some sort of dubious, but in reality revealed to be a real animal. Now, for a reason, let's talk about the sculpt. It's a very cool design of the sculpt, and I must say it's an impressive for a predator. It's a really good sculpting. It's looked like an Allosaurus, except it's a lot more different than I used to. It's a very good looking, and it's not articulated for a mouth. I must say, it looks very terrifying, with its powerful teeth, very good jaws, and I must say that this creature possesses unlike any animal I ever seen. Now, Saurophaganax is unlike any other animal. It was possessed anything of a theropod. It is a carnivore, and I like how the sculpt where it goes. And I do like the pose. The pose is unnatural, but it stands not very well at the ground at all, not even the carpet. But let's talk about the articulation though. I don't have a very not good pose, but I do like how the articulation goes. Especially you can actually move the tail and the head. Now, the mouth is not working. Why? Because unlike them, this mouth is not articulated. It's open wide completely. Now, it is a very terrifying dinosaur, but I do like the details. It's a little bit plastic. Not gonna lie, it's just a very major of a very type of it. Now, you may thinking the Saurophaganax was a distinct of species. Now, this animal belonged to a different family. But it's still though, I do like their opinion though, just to remember that this species did exist. Now, let's talk about the color scheme though. This color scheme is a lot grayish in color on the upper body, especially the brown on the side of it, especially across from the grayish underbody, even including its claws are absolutely gray. Not gonna lie, it's pretty good. Now, about the head, it's more Allosaurus-like. It lives in a Jurassic period, rather being a dumbass Cretaceous. Now, it's a very good one, but you can see the mouth was open. It's like a fairy one. I must say, that's very cool in my opinion. Anyway, that's what is exactly what the figure was. And I'm talking about the accuracy. It is unusual accuracy. It's not accurate, but it's kind of ridiculous looking. But in a kind of way, I just want to know what the figure is resembling to. But I must say, the real reason is a real measure. But it might tell you, this is a very majestic but very amazing creature to know about it. Now, let's take a look at the ruler, so let's give this Saurophaganax a measure. Turns from the length from the tip of the tail of his tip of his snout, and I might prove you, it's getting very difficult with the size was. Now the length is about going to be as which I'm going to be assuming it's 6.17 inches, and which is only at about as we concern the length, it is around as 16 centimeters, and which is on height on top of the head. We're looking at about as close to the 3.1 inches, and which is only at about as we close to the 7.5 centimeters. Now, for comparison, I'm gonna bring us some other figures. And here's with the Safari Ltd 2015 Yutyrannus. Now, Yutyrannus is a tyrannosaur and not a carcharodontosaur like this Saurophaganax. Now, because this one is scaly, Yuty is feathered. So, if you would want to know about the Yutyrannus, I will link in the description box down below. And for another comparison, which is a final one, and I'm gonna bring up the Collectate 2013 Pachycephalosaurus. Now, this is a very difficult because it's an omnivore. If you know, the Pachys are now omnivores instead of herbivores. Now, the reason is why Saurophaganax was a real predator and not a definition of hell. So, I've never reviewed that, so it may be sooner. Now, for rating, and I'm gonna give a Saurophaganax a solid 9 out of 10, which, not bad. It's not that bad, but its accuracy is not kinda cool anyway. But people didn't review it because it's just a Kidzland figure. But I might proving it's very alright with that, if it's making suggestion what the figure is. And that's how it makes a Saurophaganax a unique species of the most of its kind. So, if there's anything that people can suggest what the next figure is, but the Kidzland Saurophaganax is just a unique animal in my opinion. So, I might prove you it's pretty good, but let me give you a suggestion. If you know about the Saurophaganax, let me know in the comments down below. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications so you'll never miss the video. And leave a comment below, and I hope you see you for another review about the Papo knockoff Dilophosaurus. Goodbye, everyone, and see you all next time.